Hello and welcome back to another video. I am Squid Sims and I'm so happy you're here. I have not done a voiceover in like 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm really excited to be back doing my little voiceovers, and I'm also really excited about this build. So we are in 930 Medina Studios in San Myshuno. I am continuing on my quest to redo an entire save file for myself, but I'm still in San Myshuno because these apartments take forever, and also I got distracted doing some builds in Brightchester. So check those out if you haven't already. They are all on my channel. But today, what I did, because I hate how just like huge this apartment is, I turned it into 3 apartments for roommates. So I really like the way that it turned out, and as you can see, the floor plan just like came together so well. So this first apartment that I'm working on, all the way to the right, I think it has like the best view, and it also has an actual bedroom and a bigger bathroom. So this is like, maybe this is the girl that owns the whole thing and she's renting the other 2 studios out to her friends or whatever. I actually created a little roommate situation for this lot specifically for my own save file, and those are all on the gallery if you want to check them out. My username is squidputer. It's SQUIDPUTER. Check me out on the Sims 4 gallery. But yeah, so for this apartment, I wanted to go for like a really classy, very clean, very modern kind of look. So I started trying to do limited packs, but I ended up not doing that because all 3 of the apartments are such different styles. I didn't feel like I could do that with just limited packs. So I apologize that I probably used 1,000,000 packs in this, but I did try to use a lot of base game, like basic items, like in the bathrooms and in the kitchen. All of that stuff is base game. So, but yeah, I went for like these green cabinets, which I actually absolutely love. From the base game. I love that those cabinets come in so many different colors. I wish they came in a few more like neutrally colors, but I really like that green swatch in particular. I think it's just so like, I don't know, I think it's so pretty. It's like a color that I would paint my own kitchen. But yeah, so I went for like this like dark brown, gray, white theme throughout the entire apartment over here, and I really like it. I really like how it turned out, and it totally fits the vibe of the girl who lives in this apartment. So yeah, I did make 3 girls who live together. I guess they don't really live together, but they live all in this one lot, and then each of them have like their own apartment. So you could also play like with just one sim, and then you could use the roommate function if you have Discover University, and actually have roommates in the other 2 apartments and just lock the doors for each of them, which I think would be a really fun gameplay idea. So but yeah, I kept it really classy. I used a couple of little like that pattern rug from the industrial loft kit and that picture on the wall, but it's pretty simple. Like I said, very classy, almost like businessy, which is definitely the vibe of the girl who lives here. So I really love the way that it turned out. I also always, when I was doing this, I realized I always struggle with like artwork, which is odd, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have a ton of stuff on my walls in my apartment in real life, so maybe that's why. But I just never know what to put on the walls and like make it not look cheesy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I felt like those shelves from Eco Lifestyle worked so well, and they're so cheap. I use them, I feel like, so often. Alright, so now I am on to the next apartment, and honestly, this, like, all 3 of them just came together so well. I didn't have any issue. It was just a good building and renovating day for me, I guess. But The middle apartment, I went for a more like colorful, artsy kind of feel to it. This is a studio, so it doesn't have like a blocked off bedroom or anything. I went with the pink color on the walls because I just don't do pink like on a whole apartment very often, and I just thought it was really pretty and also like pushed me a little bit outside my comfort zone, because the apartment that I did at first, that is the vibe that I go for in almost every single build. So like very neutral with like maybe one color in the whole build. So this one ended up really colorful and I absolutely love it. I think a lot of it is like pink and yellow. I did use a lot of Dream Home Decorator, so if you have that pack, this would be a good build for you to download. I ended up making this apartment a little bit bigger because I felt like it really could benefit from a little bit more space. Those couches are from Tiny Living, I believe, and Tiny Living and Dream Home Decorator work so well together. So I just love the way that worked. And then this little tiny dresser thing from Paranormal Stuff, I think. I felt like it just took all the colors that I was using and just pulled them all together. So I was really happy about that. And then I had the idea that maybe this girl was really artsy, really fun, and just like a colorful person all around, but gave her a little art studio area in the corner here where the window is, and I absolutely love the way that it turned out. I feel like the art easel is something that I always forget to put in my Sims builds. Like, it's such a useful thing to have, but I just always forget to add it. So and then I use this thing, which is actually locked behind, I think, behind some cheat. The unlocks entitlement cheat. I don't know what it is, but it's actually locked, so I did have to use that cheat to unlock some of the items. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just unlocked because nobody lives in this lot. I don't know. I don't know really how that works, but I did use that painting and I thought it was really cool, and I've been using it more often since I did this build, so I really like it. I tried to incorporate some of the nifty knitting stuff. I do have that one little tiny nifty knitting cart, but that's really all that would fit over there, so that's what I did. Went ahead and put trash cans in the apartments because that is important. And I'm just like cluttering up this area a little bit. The rug for this little bedroom area was super hard to figure out because it's just kind of like a weird little space. I think I ended up just going for like a really neutral colored rug. I was trying to put some color in there, but I didn't end up doing that. And then I decorated her little hallway area just a little bit. As you can see in this apartment, there's like a little hallway, and then there's a archway that goes into the living space, and then there's a door that goes into the bathroom. So the final apartment, which is probably my favorite of all three of them, I did like a plant lover's apartment studio type thing. I put plants literally everywhere, painted the walls green. It was amazing. If I was a Sim, I would live here. And the girl that I made for this specific one, or this specific studio, she is like one of my favorite Sims I've ever made. Like, it just, yeah, so go ahead, check that out on the gallery, if you want to, of course, but she's like one of my favorite Sims ever. And then in this apartment, I actually didn't give her, actually now that I'm thinking about it and looking back, the only like skill building fun type item that I gave her at all were the planters, because she doesn't have a TV or a like computer, which I guess you could add like a laptop and put it on the like the bar area. it's not a bar, the island. That's what it's called, an island. I guess you could take a laptop and put it there. The sink is there, but that's okay. It's only one person who's in here. And then she does have a dog as well, so I added a little dog bowl. Added the dog bowl, but forgot a TV or a laptop or anything. So also used this item from the industrial loft kit for the first time, that little shelf with all those plants on it, and it's just like beautiful. I absolutely love the texture of the plants and everything, so really happy with how that turned out. And I am just adding literally every plant that I can think of that would look cute in this apartment, just to make it look really fresh and light and airy and planty. That's not a word, but it's a word now. So yeah. So with the plants though, I mean, that does use a lot of different packs because not all of these plants are in one pack. And I think, like, I just actually saw Little Cindy's video about the kits that are coming out soon, and I think it would be really cool if we had like a plant kit. And I know that there's CC for that, but I'm not a huge CC user, so I think it would be really cool and a really good way to utilize those kits by if they did like a little plant kit thing, because I feel like that's something that we're really lacking, like to have all together in one pack, if that makes sense. I feel like all the good plants are from different packs. So I don't know if that made sense, but I hope that it did. And then in this little hallway area that I made, I put a washer and dryer, which honestly is like so realistic to have like an apartment and then like a common area where the washer and dryer is. And I did put hampers in all 3 of their apartments so they can all do their laundry, but maybe laundry gets a little bit annoying sometimes, but I really like the gameplay of it. So that's the build. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.